गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनशम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। 64th सूत्र। द्युभवाद्यायतनं स्वशब्दा मुक्तोपसृप्य व्यपदेशा नानुमानमतच्छब्दा प्राणमृच्छ भेदव्यपदेशा प्रकरणा स्थित्यदनाभ्यां च भौमा संप्रसादाद्युपदेशा धर्मोपपत्तिश्च अक्षरमरान्तधृतेः सा च प्रशासना अन्यभावव्यावृत्तिश्च ईक्षति कर्म व्यपदेशात् सह धर उत्तरेभ्यः Let us read something. Page 280, second paragraph. अत उत्तरं ब्रूमः परमेश्वर एवत्र धराकाशो भवितुम् अर्हति न भूताकाशो जीवो वा कस्मात् उत्तरेभ्यो वाक्यशेषगतेभ्यो हेतुभ्यः तथा हि अन्वेष्टव्यतया अभिहितस्य दहरस्य आकाशस्य तं चेत् ब्रूयुः इति उपक्रम्य किं तदत्र विद्यते यदन्वेष्टव्यं यद्वाव विजिज्ञासितव्यम् इत्येवम् आक्षेपपूर्वकम् प्रतिसमाधानवचनं भवति। स ब्रूयात् यावान् वा अयमाकाशः तावानीश्वन्तर्हृदयाकाशः उभे अस्मिन् द्यावा पृथिवी अन्तरेव समाहिते इत्यादि तत्र पुण्डरीकदहरत्वेन प्राप्तदहरत्वस्य आकाशस्य प्रसिद्धाकाशौपम्येन दहरत्वं निर्वर्तयन् भूताकाशत्वं दहरस्य आकाशस्य निवर्तयतीति गम्यते। यद्यपि आकाशशब्दो भूताकाशे रूढः तथापि तेनैव तस्योपमानोपपद्यते इति भूताकाशशङ्का निवर्तिता भवति। ननु एकस्यापि आकाशस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरत्वकल्पितेन भेदेन उपमानोपमेयभावः संभवति इति उक्तम्। नैवं संभवति अगतिका हि इयं गतिः यत्काल्पनिकभेदाश्रयणम् अपि च कल्पयित्वा भेदम् उपमानोपमेयभावं वर्णयता परिच्छिन्नत्वात् अभ्यन्तराकाशस्य न बाह्याकाशपरिमाणत्वम् उपपद्येत ननु परमेश्वरस्यापि ज्यायानाकाशात् इति श्रुत्यन्तरान्नैवाकाशपरिमाणत्वम् उपपद्यते। नैष दोषः पुण्डरीकवेष्टन प्राप्तदहरत्व निवृत्तिपरत्वाद्वाक्यस्य न तावत् त्वप्रतिपादनपरत्वम् उभयप्रतिपादने हि वाक्यं भिद्येत। न च कल्पितभेदे पुण्डरीकवेष्टिताकाशैकदेशे द्यावा पृथिव्यादीनाम् अन्तःसमाधानम् उपपद्यते। एषात्मा अपहत पाप्मा विजरो विमृत्युः विशोको विजिगित्सः अपिपासः सत्यकामः सत्यसंकल्पः इति च आत्मत्व अपहत्पाप्मत्वादयश्च गुणा न भूताकाशे संभवति। इति च आत्मत्व अपहत्पाप्मत्वादयश्च गुणा न भूताकाशे संभवति। यद्यपि आत्मशब्दो जीवे संभवति तथापि इतरेभ्यः कारणेभ्यः जीवशंकापि निवर्तिता भवति। नहि उपाधि परिच्छिन्नस्य आराग्रोपमितस्य जीवस्य पुण्डरीकवेष्टनकृतं दहरत्वम् शक्यं निवर्तयितुम् ब्रह्म अभेदविवक्षया जीवस्य सर्वगतत्वादि विवक्ष्येतेति चेत् यदात्मतया जीवस्य सर्वगतत्वादि विवक्ष्येत तस्यैव ब्रह्मणः साक्षात् सर्वगतत्वादि विवक्ष्यतामिति युक्तम्। यद्यपि उक्तं ब्रह्मपुरम् इति जीवेन पुरस्य उपलक्षितत्वाद् राज्ञः इव What is the problem? जीवेन पुरस्य उपलक्षितत्वाद् राज्ञः इव जीवस्य एव इदं पुरस्वामिनः पुर एकदेशवर्तितत्वमस्तु इति। अत्र ब्रूमः परस्य एविदं ब्रह्मणः पुरं सच्छरीरं ब्रह्मपुरम् इति उच्यते। ब्रह्मशब्दस्य तस्मिन् मुख्यत्वात् तस्यापि अस्ति पुरेण अनेन सम्बन्धः उपलब्धि अधिष्ठानत्वात् स एतस्मात् जीवघना परात् परं पुरुषयं पुरुषमीक्षते। सवायं पुरुषः सर्वासु पूर्षु पुरुषयः इत्यादि श्रुतिभ्यः अथवा जीवपुर एव अस्मिन् ब्रह्म सन्निहितम् उपलक्ष्यते। यथा शालग्रामे विष्णु सन्निहित इति तद्वत् तद्यथा इह कर्मचितो लोकः क्षीयते एवं एव अमुत्र पुण्यचितो लोकः क्षीयते इति च कर्माणामन्तवत् फलत्वमुक्त्वा अथ य इह आत्मानम् अनुविद्य व्रजन्ति य इह आत्मानम् अनुविद्य व्रजन्ति तांश्च सत्यान् कामांस्तेषां सर्वेषु लोकेषु कामचारो भवति। इति प्रकृतधाराकाशविज्ञानस्य अनन्तफलत्वं वदन् परमात्मत्वमस्य सूचयति। यदेतद् उक्तं न दहरस्य आकाशस्य अन्वेष्टव्यत्वं जिज्ञासितव्यत्वं च श्रुतम्। परविशेषणत्वेन उपादानिति अत्र ब्रूमः। यदि आकाशो न अन्वेष्टव्यत्व उक्तः यदि आकाशः न अन्वेष्टव्यत्वेन उक्तः स्यात् यावान्वायमाकाशः तावानेष्वन्तर्दयाकाशः इत्यादि आकाश स्वरूप प्रदर्शनम् नोपयुज्येत। ननु एतदपि अंतर्वर्ती वस्तु सद्भाव प्रदर्शनाय प्रदर्शयते। ननु एतदपि अंतर्वर्ती वस्तु सद्भाव, अंतर्वर्ती वस्तु सद्भाव प्रदर्शनाय प्रदर्शयते तं चेद् ब्रूयुः यदिदमस्मिन् ब्रह्मपुरे दहरं पुण्डरीकं वेश्म दहरोऽस्मिन्नन्तराकाशः किं तदत्र विद्यते यदन्वेष्टव्यं यद्वाव विजिज्ञासितव्यम् इत्याक्षिप्य परिहारावसर आकाश औपमन्योपक्रमेण द्यावा पृथिव्यादीनाम् अन्तःसमाहितत्वदर्शनात् नैतदेवम् एवं हि सति यदन्तःसमाहितं द्यावा पृथिव्यादि तदन्वेष्टव्यम् विजिज्ञासितव्यम् चोक्तं स्यात् तत्र वाक्यशेषो नोपपद्येत अस्मिन् कामाः समाहिताः, अस्मिन् कामाः समाहिताः एष आत्मा अपहत्पाप्मा इति हि प्रकृतम् द्यावा पृथिव्यादि समाधानधारम् आकाशमाकृष्य अतय इह आत्मानम् अनुविद्य व्रजन्ते कांश्च सत्यान् कामानिति समुच्चयार्थे च शब्देन समुच्चयार्थेन च शब्देन आत्मानं कामधारमाश्रितांश्च आत्मानं कामाधारम् आश्रितांश्च कामान् विज्ञेयान् वाक्यशेषो दर्शयति तस्माद् वाक्योपक्रमेऽपि दहर एवाकाशो हृदय पुण्डरीकाधिष्ठानः सहान्तस्तैः समाहितैः पृथिव्यादिभिः सत्यैश्च कामैः विज्ञेय उक्त इति गम्यते न च उक्तेभ्यः हेतुभ्यः स च उक्तेभ्यः हेतुभ्यः परमात्मा इति परमेश्वर इति We completed the chanting. Long chanting slightly. We were seeing this first sutra called Dahara Uttarebhyaha. This is based on Chandogya Upanishad 8.1.1, and in that particular mantra, what is mentioned here, that this body is called Brahmapura. In that Brahmapura there is one heart, small heart, and that small heart is a residence or a space which is named as Dharakash. And about that Dharakash, it is said that Dharakash should be inquired and that Dharakash should be known, and one should do upasana of that Dharakash. This created a question in the mind of Purupaksh that this Dharakash is elemental space, whereas Siddhanti said it is the Brahman only. And they both went to the Brahma Sutra court. And there, what is said here, Bhagavan Bhashyakar said that all the sutras are to explain this point that Dharakash is Brahman only. And Bhashyakar said that if it was elemental space, then Upanishad would not have said you should inquire about it or you should know about it, because it is already evident. It is pratyaksham eva. Then Bhagavan Bhashyakar gave 7 reasons almost to establish that this Dharakash is Brahman only. What are the 7 reasons? 2 reasons are Anveshtavyam and Vijigyasitavyam. Then third reason we saw Sadrishyatvam. Sadrishyatvam means what? In 8.1.3 it was saying that Dharakash is actually not same as, is compared to the Sarvabhutgat Akash. So if something is compared, that means both are different, then only you can compare. This is the third point. Then fourth point you saw from the same mantra 8.1.3. It was said as the Akash holds everything. Similarly, Dharakash is the holder of everything. Sarvadharatvam. The Bhutakash cannot be Sarvadharatvam. Bhutakash has apekshik Sarvadharatvam, because Akash cannot hold Akash. And Panchikrit Akash cannot hold Hiranyagarba Prakriti, because effect cannot hold the cause. And less pervasive cannot hold the more pervasive. Hold means substratum. This was the fourth reason. The fifth reason was in 8.1.5, where the word Atma was used. Esh Atma. Ish Atma. So Atma itself means Chaitanya. So Bhutakash is not the nature of consciousness, therefore it is not Atma. This is the fifth reason. Sixth reason is there were 8 gunas mentioned. Ashta guna vishishtatvam. Apahatatma, Vijara, Vimrityuh, Vishokah, Vijigitsa, Apipasa, Satyakamaha, Satyasankalpa. This is called Ashta Guna Vishishtatvam. And this cannot be for the Bhutakash. Bhutakash cannot be without death. Bhutakash cannot be without hunger and thirst. Bhutakash cannot be Satyakamaha. Satyakama indicates Chetan Vastu. Satyasankalpa indicates Chetan Vastu. And last point, which is from 8.1.6, it was said, what was said? Ananta Phalavatva. I had seen this. So, Anveshtitavyatvam, Vijigyasitatvam, Sadrishyatvam, Sarvadharakatvam, Atmatvam, Ashtaguna Vishishtatvam, and Ananta Phalavatvam. These 7 points are proving that this Dharakash which is being talked of is not the Bhutakash, rather it is the Brahman alone. Uttarebhya word. Uttarebhya means Uttarvakebhya. In the future sentences, it will be explained. Uttarebhya word was used by Vedavyas Bhagwan, and Shankaracharya elaborated earlier only. He said later we will see that what is there, I will tell you straight away. And I told you all other sutras, 7 sutras are there more. They are explanation of the word in word Uttarebhya. Uttarebhya. Now, before I go to the next sutra, when I was reading the Bhashya today, could you relate certain things? Could you find, didn't find, where either 8 points are mentioned? Or shall I indicate again? Or you can find it out. 8 points. Shall I indicate it or you can find it out? You try first. No need for Acha. Huh? Huh. Chalo, class. Okay, that is fine. So, it was said here, Bhashyakar, Bhagwan Shankaracharya gives one more reason. What reason he gave? Please see, he said that physical body is called Brahmapuram. Why it is called Brahmapuram? Can you guess? Only because Dharakash happens to be Brahman. If the Dharakash was not Brahman, this body should be called Bhutakashpuram. But because the Dharakash is Brahman, therefore this body will be called Brahmapuram. Again, it never deserves this glorious title called Brahmapuram. Because if Brahmapuram word was used, And this reason was given as Brahmapuram. So Purv Paksh came and said, how did you say Brahmapuram? Because resident and residence will always be bigger than resident. So if the resident was Brahman, then Brahman will become smaller than the residence. If residence is more pervasive than resident, and therefore if the Brahman was the resident in the body, so Brahman will become smaller than the body. And you say that Brahman is all-pervading. So how can the all-pervading Brahman, how can the all-pervading Brahman is the resident of, if is the resident of the residence called body? Body is residence and Brahman is resident. But you say that Brahman is all-pervading. How can that Brahman have such a small residence, and that too miserable residence called body? So here, understood the point. Here residence means as though residence, not a real residence. Actually, residence word is used when you say here, this is the residence of some Mr. such and such. Then it means it is where you meet somebody. Residence is the meeting place. Residence means meeting place. Uplabdhi sthan. If I say here, this is the house of Mr. Gopal Krishnan. This is the house of Mr. Gopal Krishnan. It means here he is obtainable. Here he can be contacted. This is the meaning here. Okay. So locate the residence of any person. It is only because he is available there. So when body is called the residence, how do you say now? Brahman is available in the body. Not that Brahman is constricted by the body. If I have to contact the government, I have to go to Pretoria to meet an official of the government. It doesn't mean government of South Africa is constricted in Pretoria. It is just a meeting place, uplabdhi sthan. Okay. Similarly, body is called the residence of Brahman because Brahman is recognized in this body. He is, you can have experience of the Brahman in this body. From that angle, residence word has been used, and not from the angle of resident being less pervasive than residence. Like your room is more pervasive than your body. Not in that connotation, but it has been said that it is in the connotation of uplabdhi sthan, place of obtaining. Because Brahmapur word is coming. Brahmapur word is coming. Brahmapur means the place where Brahman is obtained. Place where Brahman is obtained. Okay. In Gita also where it comes that Brahman is obtained in this body. Say. Bolo. In Gita where it comes. Navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karyan. In this city of 9 gates, that Brahman does not do anything, rather neither it makes anybody do. Similarly, in Katha Upanishad it is said, Purasekadashatvaram. There also Pur word has been used. And this Brahman is mentioned as the one who is in the Pur. So his indicated meaning is there. Like when you person says, you say, no, I can see him. From his eyes I could see that he was there. In his eyes it said that he was there. Gotten the point? So Brahmapur word, which is in the first 8.1.1, that has been explained by Bhashyakar in his Bhashya. I already, I can show you everything, but it will take time. I'll show you. So this distance is okay for social distancing. Huh? So that is okay, I think. That is okay. 1.5 meters is there between. Don't go, it's fine. Huh? No, it's okay. It's 1.5. You can just manage. I think mask you can take it out. In the hall, mask is not required. Outside, when you interact, when mask is required. I think because he goes out, therefore people must have so. No, but class, I can't see you. I wonder who is there. Residents' masks are not required. Because he goes out instantly, therefore they asked him to put mask all the time. And those who are working in the kitchen especially, whether it's inside the kitchen, they are supposed to put mask. And those who are serving me, they are supposed to put during that time. But those who are going out, I think most of the time they have to put mask in the ashram. This is the things are there. Okay. But the kitchen staff, I think for them it is mandatory. It's not optional. Okay. And little you can make 2 meter, 1.5 meter distance. You are fine, don't worry. So, already I maintained quite a distance from everybody. Wow. You are comfortable. This is bit, I think vertically it is less distance. Tomorrow you can see that. But hardly any people are there, so you don't have a problem. Problem is when you have in a crowd. And don't go out. Okay. I'll now show you in the Bhashya because you will feel I have not shown you. So what I said was as per the Bhashya only. See the Brahmapur word, where it is said here. See page 279. Please, page 279. Please see the word. Jivasya hi idam puram sashriram Brahmapuram iti uchyate. Last but second last line. Then it is written here, tasya swakarmana uparjatatvad bhaktya cha tasya brahma shabda vachyam. This is said here. Well, and before that also, here it is said, nahi parasya brahmana sharirena swaswami bhavah sambandho asti. It is not Swami that this Brahmana Puram, that it is the house of, it is, Brahman is not the Swami, is not the master, because master is not a doer, and therefore nahi parasya brahmana sharirena swaswami sambandho asti tatra purva swaminah pur ek deshe avasthanam drishtam yatha ragyaha. So here it is only uplabdhi sthan and not adhikari sthan. It is not the ruler relationship, it is the obtained relationship. Therefore Brahma word has been used here because it is obtained here and not ruler. Like it is his house, you say. It is not possessor-possessive relationship. It is obtained relationship is there. Like you say, it is his house. So it is his house. It is not from the angle of ruler, that it belongs to him. From not that angle it was said. This point is mentioned here. I hope this point is now clear. If you see here, all 7 points are mentioned here, which Bhashyakar has given. As I told you, this all has been given by Bhashyakar. So here, it is said here, Yavan, see third line to page 279. He is quoting the Yavan va ayam akasha tavaneshu antara hridaya akasha iti cha bahyabhyantara bhava. This is sadrishyam. Bahya abhyantara bhavakrit bhedasya upaman upameya bhavah dyava prativyadi cha tasminanta samahitam avakashatmakan mana akashyas ekatvat. This is where I wanted to point it out. Avakashat mana akashasya ekatvat. This is uplabdhi sthan. And then he says, Athva jeev dahariti praptam brahmapur shabda. This is praptam word is underlined there. Because this Brahman is obtained here, therefore it is called the Brahmapuram here. Now, one or two more points. See the page 281. Tathahi anveshtavya. You got that? Anveshtavya abhitasya dharsya akashasya tam ched broyuh iti upkramya kim tad vidyate yad anveshtavyam yadva vijigyasitavyam iti evam akshep purvakam prati samadhan vachanam bhavati. So this is, he gives two more example, that because it is anveshtavyam, therefore this also has to be. Then he says, I'm hurrying up, prati samadhan vachanam sabruyad yavanva. Then it is said, akashubhe asmin dyava prithvi antare samahite ityadi. So here samahit means what is there in that, in which it is there. So he says, yadyapi akash shabdo bhutakashe rudha tadhapi teneva tasyopama nopapadyate iti bhutakash ashanka nivartita bhavati. Then he says, nanu ekasmin api akashasya bahyabhyantaratva kalpitena bhedena upaman upameya bhava sambhavati iti uktam naivam sambhavati. One akash Upama and Upman, Sadrishyam is not possible in the one only. Upaman and Upme, Bhed will be there. So these few points you have to see. Then he quotes. See, he has quoted here what he has quoted. Esh, this mantra. Esh. न च कल्पित भेदे पुंडरीक वेष्टित आकाश एक देशे द्यावा पृथिव्यादीनाम अंतः समाधानम उपपद्यते. If it was Bhutakash, everything cannot be in that Bhutakash, which is the heart Akash. Then he says, Esh Atma Apahat Papma Vijara, these 8 things, Iti cha Atmatva Apahat Papmatvadayascha Guna Na Bhutakashi Sambhavati. All these 8 properties are not possible in the Bhutakash. Purpaksh, supposing Atma word is coming, then he said, Yadyapi Atma Shabdo Jive Sambhavati Api Itarebhya Karanebhya Jiva Shankam, because Jiv is not Vishokaha. Jiv is not Vijaraha. Jiv has old age, Jiv has Shok, and therefore other qualities are not possible even though Atma word is there. Jiva Shankam Nivartita Bhavati. Then he says, Nahi Upadhi Parichinnasya Arogra Pamitasya Jivasya Pundarika Veshtana Kratam Dharatvam Shakyam Nivartaitum Brahma Bhed Vivakshya Jivasya Sarvagatattvadi Vivaksheti Chet. Anyway, this point is now almost clear, and you go to it. And last, he has also mentioned about Anantattvam is in page 284. Is it difficult? I hope it is not that difficult. Let us go to the next sutra. Next sutra is 1.3.5.15. First chapter, third pad, fifth adhikaran, and 15 sutra. And in total, 78 sutra. Let us read this sutra. Gati shabdabhyam tathahi drishtam lingam cha. Gati shabdabhyam tathahi drashtam lingam cha. Now, this sutra explains, I will not read it, I'll read tomorrow because enough we have read. This sutra explains the word Uttarebhya of the previous sutra. Daharaha Uttarebhya. Now, Bhagwan Vedavyasa should tell what are the later descriptions. So he takes 2 features from another mantra. What is that mantra? Please be careful. Take your mantra pushpam. Mantra pushpam 8.3.2. Chandog only 8.3.2. In that 8.3.2, Imaha Sarvaha Prajaha, to the last. Imaha Sarvaha Prajaha Ahar Gachantyah Etam Brahmalokam na Vidanti Anrtenhi Pratyuraha. I hope you got it. Last. Imaha Sarvaha Prajaha Ahar Gachantyah Etam Brahmalokam na Vidanti Anrtenhi Pratyuraha. This is the mantra he has taken. This mantra 8.3.2 is going to explain this mantra. What is going to explain? That Dahara Akash is Brahman. He is using other mantra to explain this. And in this mantra also, there are three words which are of significance. Gachantyah etam brahmalokam. See the word here. Imaha prajaha. How the word imaha has come? What is the pratipadika of imaha? Huh? Idam. Idam. How? How? Now. Iyam, ime, imaha. Plural is there. So, imaha prajaha. Praja is feminine. Therefore, imaha prajaha. Where it goes every day? Brahmalokam. It goes to Brahmalok. Who? All beings. Here praja means all beings. Oh, all beings go to Brahmalok every day, yes. Sarvaha praja. Acha. Brahmalokam. Ahar, when they go, ahar. Ahar means every day they go. Oh, every day they go, yes. And Gacchantya, how this Gacchantya word has come, who will tell? Jaldi bolo bhai. Who will tell Gacchantya word? Huh? No. Gacchanti is this Gacchanti is the adjective of praja. Like Nadi it will decline. So Gacchanti, Gacchantya, Gacchantya. See? Gacchantya. Visarg lob is there. So Gacchantya. So imaha Gacchantya prajaha brahmalokam na vindati. You saw that? Gacchantya. Going. It's not saying praja is going. Going praja. So this verb has been brought into noun now. What is the context here? So three words we are going to focus. Which three words? Gacchantya etam brahmalokam. So Gacchantya, it covers prajaha animaha. So Gacchantya etam brahmalokam. So what is the context here? Context is that during sleep, the Jeev resolves into Dharakash only. Acha? The word Dharakash is not in the mantra. But there is one pronoun is there. Pronoun is there, but the word is not there. What is the pronoun here? Etam word is there. Esha, etau, ete, etam, enam, etau, enau, etan, enan. So there etam word you see. So this etam word is for Dharakash. So here Ved Vyas Bhagavan says that whenever Jeev resolves or goes back, it goes back to Ishwar or the Brahman only. It goes back to Jeev has come to its own cause. Now please be careful. These sutras are simple if you understand. If you don't understand, it can become very difficult. In this mantra, it is not said it goes back into Brahman. It is said it goes back into Dharakash. But other places it is said that Jeev goes back into Brahman and comes from Brahman. You heard one of the mantras in Mundak. tadetat satyam yatha sudiptat pavakad vispulingaha सहस्रशः प्रभवन्ते स्वरूपाः तथा अक्षरात् विविधाः सौम्य भावाः प्रजायन्ते तत्र चैवापयन्ति. You heard that? Like a big congregation of fire is there and sparks come out. Similarly, whole world has come out from that fire, from that Brahman, and everything goes back into that. Many places it is said that everything has come from Brahman and goes back into Brahman. This mantra is from Mundak. And in Kaivalya it comes, Mayyev Saklam Jatam, Mai Sarvam Pratishtitam, Mai Sarvam Layam Yati, Tad Brahmad Divam Asmayam. This comes in Kaivalya Upanishad. That all jivas have come from that Brahman and they go back into that Brahman only. Any other example? Yato va imani bhutani jayante yen jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhi samvishanti ti tad brahma tad vijigyasasva. Taittiriya 8 comes. So everywhere you see that the world and the jivas have come from Brahman. They exist into Brahman and they go back into the Brahman. Okay. Fine. All jivas resolved into Brahman we experience every day in deep sleep. That is called temporarily resolution. Two temporary resolution is there. One is temporary, other is very permanently temporary. One is temporary, deep sleep. And other is permanent temporary. Pralaya. In Pralaya also, Pralaya is for millions and billions of years. So Pralaya also this jiva goes into Brahman. And deep sleep also you go into the Brahman. And what is permanent? Resolving into Brahman. Videha Mukti. He goes back into Brahman forever. Like Bhishma Pitama went. Gata Kala Panjadasha Pratishtha Devasta Sarve Prati Devatasu Karmani Vigyan Mayashchatma Sarve Tatreki Bhavanti. Which Upanishad? What I chanted mantra. Mantra chanting nahi karo. You have to chant Upanishadic mantra also. Gata Kala Panjadasha Pratishtha Devascha Sarve Prati Devatasu Karmani Vigyan Mayashchatma Sarve Tatra Eki Bhavanti. Each of you say one Upanishad, some will come out as true. What is the problem? Mundak. ऐसे होगा, guesswork is there. You have to get firm in the knowledge. Then only you can be very good in meditation, very good in dispassion. If you're not firm, meditation, mind will not cooperate. By listening, you force the mind to understand that Atma is Brahman. And what happens when you will meditate, mind will never run after that. Even if it runs, it will come back because it has been so much tutored and it has been explained, convinced. So your listening has a lot to do with your kind of meditation. And this will help you in your sadhana a lot. So, what I said, temporarily we resolve either in deep sleep or in pralaya, and permanently we resolve in Videha Mukti. Videha Mukti means after death the body goes away and the Atma merges into the Brahman only. This is not said in this mantra, I am repeating it. This is from elsewhere. Okay. So Then where it is said? I told you no, where it is said, no. So in this mantra, in this sutra, there are 4 points discussed in this sutra. First is that all jivas resolve into Brahman. Okay. Number 2 point. Number 2 point is, because here Brahman word has not been used, here Etam, Brahmalokam word has been used. And Etam is for Dharakasha. Second point, that Jiva resolves into Brahman is proved by other Shruti statements also. That it will be, therefore the word Drishtam, I am saying what is said in the sutra. In the sutra it is said that Drishtam, Tathahi Drishtam, Drishtam means seen. And seen, Bhashyakar quotes the word, please see, 3rd line from the bottom, page 286. Sata somya sada tada sampanno bhavati. He has quoted from Chandogya only, 6.8.1. Tada. Tada means during sleep, deep sleep. Jeev merges with Sat. Tada. Tada means and deep sleep. Sampanna means merges. Sata means with Sat. Tritiya is there by Sat, with Sat. Okay. In the deep sleep, you merge with the Brahman. You are one with the Brahman. How do you know that? Jaldi bolo. How do you know you merge with the Brahman? Huh? Pratyabhijna. Pratyabhijna is there because Pratyabhijna is used to tell I did not know anything. I did not know anything. Because I was there, therefore I should have said that I don't know anything. Because I should have been there to say that I did not know anything. For Anuman Praman, that I had a good rest. I was full of joy. I was very quiet. So this tells that in the deep sleep, there was no other experience was there. No experience of Desh Kal is there in the deep sleep. But experience of I was there without Desh Kal. A very typical case is there. As easy it is to sleep, so difficult it is to understand deep sleep. More difficult than waking and dream. Dhyan dena. In the deep sleep, there is no experience of time and space. But Aham is there. I is there. And that I, without time and space, is Brahman only. Desh Kal Aparichhinnatvam Brahmatvam. Being uncut or what is it called? Unconditioned by time and space, that nature of Aham is called Brahma. And because I am without the experience of Desh and Kal, time and space, in the deep sleep, but I am there. Otherwise, who will relax? Who will say that I did not know anything and I was rejuvenated. They say sleep is the best rejuvenate. Many of the diseases is because of not having the sleep. Even immunity is affected if you don't have a good sleep. Good sleep is not the hour of sleep. It is not that you sleep for 9 hours, therefore you had a good sleep. It is the depth of the sleep. It is dreamlessness of the sleep. When you get up, how fresh you are, how alert you are. So this is said here. Sata somya tada sampanno. Sampanno means one, merges with that. This comes in which Upanishad? Chandogya Upanishad. Is there somewhere else you have, in any Upanishad you have heard that Jeev goes into deep sleep? Prashna Upanishad, good. Which mantra? Now open this book. When you have brought your book, keep on opening it. Prashna Upanishad 4.4. Fourth Prashna. And in that fourth Prashna, fourth mantra you say, there it is said, Manohavav yajmana ishta phalam evudana ya enam yajmanam ahar ahar brahma gamyati. 4.4. This last part is important. That it takes the yajman every day to Brahman. Yajmanam. Yajmanam means the Jeev. He becomes one with that Brahman. Most sought after thing is that Brahman. In Brihadaranyak, it comes in Swayam Jyoti Brahmana. Pragyena atmana anvarodaha na bayam kinchana vedanantaram. When a person goes into deep sleep, he doesn't know inside and not outside. This is the 2 points mentioned in the, I'm introducing the Mansutra. This is called general introduction of the sutra. Which sutra? Gati Shabda Bhyam Tata Hi Drishtam Lingam Cha. 2 points. Now point number 3. But time is over. Therefore, we'll see. How many points were there? No, total 4 points in the sutra. And this sutra has 2 parts. One is Jeev merging into Dharakash, and second part is it is seen somewhere else also. There are 2 parts of this sutra. Tomorrow we'll see that. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.